Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video is going to be another Halloween tutorial. This is really dramatic purple eyes with sewn on lips. It's pretty cool. So first I'm just going to brush out my brows, and then we're going to go ahead and prime our lids with the Lorac Pro Primer. I forgot what it's called, but everything will be in the description box below. So just gonna go ahead and prime our eyes, and then next we're gonna move on to the Maybelline Quad palette. I don't know what it's called exactly, but once again just check the description box. We're gonna go in with this really pale white shimmery shade, and we're gonna apply this all over our lids and just pack this color on. So next we're going to grab some tape and apply this to the corners of our eyes just so that we have a really sharp edge. Taking the darker pink in this palette and a small crease brush, we're just going to blend this right into our crease. If you do have green eyes, if you have green eyes, purple really helps make your green eyes stand out. Next, picking up the darkest shade in the palette, we're just going to go ahead and apply this to the corners of the eyes, and we're also going to apply this in the inner tear duct of our eyes. You'll see what I mean, but what we're going to do with these colors is we're going to sandwich it, and you will see that in just a few seconds. Before you start sandwiching it, make sure you grab a large fluffy brush and just blend in all the colors together so that they blend flawlessly. Now what you're going to want to do is pick up some more of that dark purple, and you're going to apply it to the inner tear duct, just like what I'm doing right here. So this is just going to sandwich the color, so you're going to go from a dark to a light in the middle, back to a dark on the outer corners. Picking up some more of that light pink, we're just going to blend this right back into our crease just because that pink may have faded a little bit from all the blending. And then once again we're going to go back in with that light shimmery shade and just pack this onto the lid. This is just going to really define our lids. And then after that, more of that dark purple, and just keep blending until you like the pigmentation. I wanted it super dark, super dramatic, so I packed on a lot of color until I had my personal preference. Then you're also going to take that white shimmery shade, apply this to your inner tear duct, and also use this as your brow bone highlight. For lashes, I used the Ardell 105 in natural, and I also did some wing liner and also applied my eyeliner. And I didn't do my foundation routine on camera, but just here are the products that I used. If you want to know what I used, just check the description box below. Then here's the final result for the eyes and the face. Now what you're going to want to start doing is you want to take some sewing thread, regular sewing thread that you can buy from your dollar store, and then we're going to take some lash glue. I used the one by Ardell. I found that the one from the tackier one is a lot better to work with rather than the one that you just brush on, if you guys seen that. So try to go for this brand or try to go for the one that's a little bit more tackier. So I drew 5 dots on the top and 5 dots on the bottom, and then what we're going to do is we are going to connect our thread onto those dots. Before you apply the thread to your face, just let the glue sit on your face for about 30 seconds to a minute, just so that it can dry. And you want to do this as if you're applying false lashes. Let it get tacky for about 30 seconds. Then after that, what we're going to do is take our thread and we are going to crisscross it up and down. As you can see, it just gives it the illusion as if you are sewing your mouth shut. So just stick that thread onto the glue, and it really helps if you let your glue get tacky because the thread will stick on. So just watch and hopefully you understand what I mean. Now, once you're done putting on the stitches, what you're going to do is make sure you have some extra threading at the end, and here you're going to apply your needle. I did use a real needle. I didn't have a fake needle, so if you want to go ahead and buy a fake needle from the arts and crafts store, go ahead and do that, but I didn't have one, so I just pretty much attached this to the end of the thread. I just double knotted it and I let it just, you know, hang off, and this is what I came up with. Any excess thread, you just want to cut it off, and then this is what you should get. You should get like as if the needle is hanging off, as if, you know, you stitched it yourself. After that, you want to take some red paint and just start throwing it everywhere. What I first started doing with the red paint is I first applied it over where the lash glue was so it can cover that, and then I just sloppily applied it all over to give it the illusion as if my mouth was bleeding because of me sewing my mouth shut. It helps to make more realistic if you just drag the red down so it looks as if you're bleeding. I also put some red on to the actual needle to make it look like blood. You can actually use fake blood, but this year I don't have any fake blood. I'm just gonna go for the red paint. Now to spice it up, we're going to take a brown paint and we're going to apply this right over the red paint. This is just going to make it seem as if it is dried up blood, you know, it's just giving more of that illusion that this is really sewn onto our lips. Now this step is totally optional, but what I took now is I took some fake skin. You can get this from Party City or wherever they have arts and crafts. So I took some fake skin and I started just smudging it onto the blood, and this just gave it the illusion as if my skin is peeling off. It was pretty creepy to work with this. I kind of felt as if this was real skin, but yeah, just go ahead and do this if you want this additional step just to give that illusion. Just beware, it's kind of creepy. So yeah guys, this video is complete. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to thumbs up this video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to catch all my Halloween tutorials this year. I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye!